welcome all new and returning. My name's Gravity,
Ash,
and today we are. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, because I know this fandom. Y'all go easy on us because we haven't played some of the games. Right now, we're actually on a road to Requiem, so we are playing even the classics. I know. But we're doing it now. Not everybody was born.
Wait. No. You're making us look bad. You're making me look bad.
We played a lot.
We have played.
I said some of the games. There's some not a word in English.
Some is a word in English, but without the context.
Okay.
We look like fucking newbies. We are veterans.
Doing it now. We have played a lot of the games, but we haven't played some of the games. We played a lot. I mean, out of the ones that we haven't played, the classics, but we're in the middle of playing one, and we're gonna play the rest. And we haven't played Revelations, Outbreak. Some of us weren't born in the 80s.
The only classic we've played is Veronica.
Yes.
And I guess Zero. Does that count?
We played Zero.
Yeah, but does that count as a classic? I don't think so.
But at the same time, it should. We played that, and we played the remastered version of 1, and we're currently playing the director's cut of 1. So we're there. But just in case, disclaimer, if we don't know anyone, don't start throwing neckbeard fits in the comments. Like, be normal. And have fun. We are going to rank the Resident Evil characters that we found on a tier list maker. Okay, they have Alice from the movies in here. We're throwing hands, but that's not here or there yet. And on to the tiers! So, the tiers from greatest to not so great is what red flags.
Perfect. Everything.
I feel like just saying that, you know who's gonna be. What red flags is just, we're ignoring any harm you've done. I just don't see it.
What harm?
You didn't see anything. Like, what harm? What red flags? Next, peak.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Like, the greatest of all time, like, go peak. That's the translation. That's the modern translation. Peak!
Dude, you act like only old people play RE. There's young people.
I know, it's not just us. So then you would know what it means, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. Next, gooning.
So you like it?
You know, we just want it to be funny. You know what gooning means.
You know.
I feel like if you're a gamer, you're here.
If you know, you know.
Anyway, good. I'm waiting for you to be great.
You were good. I'm waiting for you to be great.
Next, mid. Like, next, diff.
No thanks.
So, as in different. Like, just acting different. It's not a compliment.
Like, this dude's built different, but not nicely.
You know, mid's diff. Like, I'm referencing to mid lane. Oh, brother. Do survival horror fans play any other genre? Next, lethal injection. Probably of a virus, but lethal injection just to leave it.
No, because then you're just gonna end up giving them
the power to destroy my ass.
Yeah, that's
so maybe not, but just lethal injection, as in you really suck and you're at the bottom of the list, girl. So lethal injection. Let's get on to the rankings. The first character that they have right here it's Leon.
Oh,
so
that's crazy.
Leon, I mean, come on, what red flags? He isn't a red flag to begin with, unless we don't talk about that scene. Don't put it in the scene. We don't talk about that scene.
Oh, we do talk about that scene, actually. Is it because it's what red flags?
It's because it doesn't matter.
No,
it didn't
because
happen.
some people might not even know. Seriously. Capcom was very inconsistent here.
Chris! Chris? Stop it. Anyway.
Low-key? Right there with him.
Yeah, that's it. What red flags?
What red flags?
It'd be criminal if I put him anywhere else, even though I'm like, dude, okay. What red flags also includes peak and gooning. Like, all the compliments is included inside.
So are you saying that you would goon for him?
Hey,
It's just because of the REA look. That's it.
I mean, put it there.
Good job.
Come on. He is an icon in his own right.
Yeah.
He is, look.
I mean, since RE1.
OG legacy. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know he got boxed by Wesker and Code Veronica, but we don't talk about that.
Anyway.
Ada. Ada's next. Ada.
What
Ada
red
Wong.
flags? I see none.
If it ain't Wong, it's wrong.
Wrong.
Word. Now, should she be above Chris?
In my book, yes.
This is our bias ranking, so we would be. They're gonna be like, oh my
And like,
god.
if there's any disagreements and stuff, make your own.
Because literally in that one short I sent you, I'm not sure, the community post from Neon Slice, everybody in the comments, there was this one
They're like,
chick just being like, oh, so you must like Leon too, huh? Like, they instantly be like, Ada, you like Leon, and if you do, then they hold that L. They're like, oh, you're basic.
Well, I don't.
Then I am.
Now what?
Girl, I'm basic then. Jill! Speaking of Jill! Jill, what red flags? You know, she was acting a little crazy in that CGI movie that just happened. But
So then, if I were to consider that, I would put her in peak. But because she has all of the other things,
what red flags?
that's a red flag.
What red flags? Very. I'm about to disappoint you. I don't care. It's not that I don't care, but, you know, Barry's Barry, bro. Barry Burton is just sort of there for me. But he is peak, as in, like, when I think about the legacy of the character, and I'm like, technically he's peak, but at the same time, good, I'm waiting for you to be great. So,
Yeah, put him there.
sorry guys.
I don't care, controversy.
This is our opinion, right?
Again,
You can
disagree?
put what you think in the
Make
you can
your
put
own.
what you think in the comment. Anyway, do what you want to do, girl. This is our list. Rebecca.
good. No. Wait.
I like after playing
I'm not
Zero. I
rooting for
fuck
her.
with Rebecca, but
I do
I'm not
fuck with
rooting
She's
for
kind
her.
of funny.
She's hilarious.
She started growing on me towards the ending half. That's the thing. Like, after you reunite with Billy, before then it's just like
She's just goody two shoes, which is what you expect from the girls, honestly, Nori. But she's just sort of there. I feel like I'd be kind of silly if I put her in anywhere else other than Good and Work for the Great. But she is more than that.
she's more
Fuck.
Goody.
She's gonna have to be in Gooning.
Goody.
We're Gooning for Rebecca. Wesker! Let's go! Wesker! I love Wesker, obviously. I think he's peak. I'm not gonna ignore the red flags. He's quite literally a sociopath, but
He's
peak.
definitely peak.
Peak.
I love that man.
Peak.
Down.
You know that you're a legend, that you're an icon when no one can replace you. It's like, once you're out, it's
Yeah.
like, meh, everybody else is mid. Yeah. Jerry. I love Jerry! I think Jerry is so cute. I think she's the better version of Rebecca. What has Sherry ever done wrong? She's genuinely an icon. I'd put her in what red flag?
I wish she was in more.
That's the only L is that Capcom just underutilized. That's on that.
Yeah, so what? Genuinely, she has none.
Genuinely,
She doesn't
has
have one flaw.
Claire.
Oh,
Claire!
easy.
We love Claire.
With the others.
That
That
is
is crowded.
They got Nemesis up in this bitch. And Nemesis is also an icon. He's going to peak Wesker.
Yeah.
Next is Mr. X as well. And I'm not gooning for him. I'm not gonna goon for Mr. X.
But he's like peak. Like he's dude, all
Like, you
these-
get it,
like,
he is
that.
also peak, but is he the same as Nemesis? Like,
No. No.
they dropped the ball
So
in
then-
the 3 remake, but he's still not better.
That's the thing. It's like the classic RE2 actually kind of just like,
Yeah. They did the opposite.
yeah.
And in
So
that
wouldn't
case,
that mean that he would be a good? I'm not gooning.
that's why I said I'm not gonna
fuck a bear.
I'm not gooning for Mr. X. So I'm just gonna end up putting him peak with Nemesis. I
Okay,
think
but
they
then
shine
I
in their
think
own
it's
right.
valid that Nemesis is ahead of him, but in the same category.
Agreed. Shaba. Oh, you were waiting. Yes. Bye. She just has this je ne sais quoi.
This is just
Underused, underutilized, underrepresented. Capcom, I guess I forgot about her. They forget about a lot of people, honestly, let's be real.
plus it's like
But
I feel like it's
I'm
difficult
gooning.
for them to put her in the games, considering she's just
A part of the BSA African.
African branch. So it's like,
Yeah, and so in that regard, I'd put her in.
what?
Would you put her in?
I would put her in peak. You know what? But yeah, maybe I'm being biased.
We just know so little about her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, this was back in Capcom's I'm not gonna flesh out my characters era,
Yeah,
so we
and-
know nothing about the girl.
I feel like most people.
Besides, like, a little bit, her village was, like, destroyed by WOWs.
I feel like most RE characters are very one-dimensional,
Mm-hmm.
and she is not spared from this. I think.
Honk. Yo. Y'all gotta put us on chopping block. Don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
One fuck, two fuck, red fuck, blue fuck. Don't care. I don't care for him. He is so mid! He's mid! And I think he's overglazed! Holy glaze! Y'all glaze! Everybody drags Chris as a joke for getting all of his team members killed and being the only one alive. Hunk did the same thing, bro. That's his whole reputation, that he does the only thing. He's lame, bro. Maybe not lame, but to me,
I'm just unimpressed.
I'm unimpressed. Genuinely,
Like,
he's
okay.
just sort of there. But to the guys who are literally asking for him to get his own game instead of Ada.
Dude, he's
Next. Browser. He...
he's so iconic.
He
Like, not
is.
iconic in the sense of Wesker, but like just
Like,
yeah.
he's iconic!
Be who you are for your pride.
I hope that there's girls and gays here.
Girl, yes!
Please
Period.
be.
Dude, he had the biggest crush on Leah. I love
Put the
that.
clips in! Put it in!
Anything to make a pretty boy feel special.
Is an icon. And so for that, he was gooning. I should put him in gooning. He was gooning. He's going in gooning for gooning. I'm not gooning for him, but we all know.
And making the pretty boy feel special.
Like, I know that's right. I see you. I know what you are. But
Like,
I don't
happy
feel like
Pride.
driving
You
it.
see it?
Happy Pride, Krauser. It's June when we're filming this. Moving on. Jake Mueller. Oh my god. Cunt.
Cunty. I know not everyone likes
What
it.
red flags,
It was
bitch?
kind of like the similar approach that people had to the DMC reboot, which was obviously a thing. So, but I love that guy. Yeah, he's edgy. Yeah, it's cringy sometimes. And
I love him! And he's fucking hilarious. I still quote so much of what that man said in
Literally.
that game to this day.
I wish that he would come back. Please, Capcom, bring him out the basement. Bring him
About the basement. Y'all need to bring a lot of the youngins out the basement before they're not so young anymore.
They have these old folks running the shit, and it's like
Our beautiful retirement
this is
home.
literally it's a retirement home.
And
Oh my God.
I love them.
I do.
Okay, moving on. I love that man.
Yeah, the remake did him so much.
I
justice.
swear to God.
So much justice. This man is so.
What red flags? I don't care what he did.
Who gives a shit? And
Word! Who gives a shit?
who gives a shit? And he was remorseful.
Right? Everybody loves him. I think everybody loved him.
Like seriously.
Just who likes the original Louise more than the remake Louise? They got the photo of the original babes.
It's probably
looks like-
the only reason I swear the only reason you would like the original Louise more than the remake is because he does that fucking ballistics joke. Bye.
Jack. He's going very. It's not. I'm not even waiting for you to be great because you were in the time that you were there. But I'm not gonna goon for you. So you're going. Look at your head, Barry.
Right after
They're doing tomatoes and keep going. Running again. Run again.
She's great. She's good, and I'm waiting for her to be great.
I am.
Like I just feel like,
I was just.
my God,
girl,
what
she
she's
is a
basic
woman in an
for.
office.
She's there. She's
She is a woman in an
She's doing her
office
job.
guiding Leon to his mission. And she's pretty. She's smart. That's it. Moira Burton. I played as her, and I like her. She's also got that edgy reboot
Yeah.
vibe.
Except she's a little less like she doesn't come off as like I'm trying really hard to be
Yeah,
edgy.
it's just like she's a teenager, so she
Yeah.
is edgy and whatever. And that makes sense. It makes sense for her character. And she grows a lot by the end, especially in that DLC where she's stuck with that old dude. So, in that case, dare I put her in peak?
no gooning. Yeah, that's proud.
I just feel like they gave her much more of a backstory. Like, she should be at the top of Glee.
Like I think that was definitely peak storytelling.
Yeah,
You have that?
they actually, like, that was before they were in their actual, like, I care about the plot bag. Not, it's the 90s. Sorry, guys.
Actual movie.
I'm proud of the girl. Elena.
I love Helena.
Was
my
so
God.
annoying with that. I'll tell you later. But she grows on you. After that, she is like dog. She genuinely, what could she do wrong?
What could she do wrong? And it's not like she comes with like a goody two shoes, all that. Like she genuinely has like, I wouldn't say dynamic, but she has personality.
She does, and she's not all good, too. I love morally great
Like
characters.
she's
I
kind of
love
like
great
Joel in
characters.
that sense.
Word.
Like
Exactly.
the present's getting popped. Okay.
Exactly.
My sister.
Exactly. And for that, peak.
Elena.
Oh my god, Josh.
Good.
Yeah, good. I'm waiting for you to be great. You
You
know,
don't know what it meant. Wait, who's weird?
this is Hunk.
Then I think Josh can go with him. I fucking believe
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. He's lonely. So he should be, he needs someone else to be with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, Ramon. Oh my god, Ramon! Salazar is an icon, dude!
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so fucking funny.
He's Pete.
I feel like his voice, his face models voice, he's a little bit more funny. But that's okay. I feel like I'm just thinking about all those live streams,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm like, he's an icon. Next is Sadler. I have to say it like that every
Sadler.
time. Sadler is an iconic villain. But he's not as iconic as the other villains
No.
in Peak.
He's not.
And I'm not putting him in good either. Dude, but what can he do wrong? Is he no diff?
I
He
think
said, my children.
I don't. But I quote him so much.
Mhm.
The great
He was-
gift.
He was such a little American lover in the
Yeah.
classic.
He was.
I would put him in diff if we were doing it based on that one.
If we were if it was the OG.
Yeah, if it was the OG4, because he was different. He's like, why are you fetishizing this dude being an American action movie?
What if he
hero?
just
Like,
hated? Like throwing shade at him. Okay.
I don't think he was doing a good job if he was.
Okay. I'd say if it was based on his remake, and I honestly like the OGs, I'd say he's good way to be great. But at the same time, his motivations don't sway
Like,
me
he's
to
insane.
Diff.
Yeah.
But his personality is
Joining
good.
the gift to become one with us. I honestly, I love Sadler. Obviously, we just gave a bunch of compliments and decided him in diff for no reason.
It's crazy.
Seriously.
Dude, just because
It's because he's not great.
But I mean, we did
It's
that with West.
I was gonna say he's a psychopath, and when a complete global saturation. Yeah, we put him at peak.
Okay,
But it's
so-
because his legacy,
you know
dude.
what?
He's genuinely an icon. So I don't care.
Marguerite.
Miss Baker.
Her actual personality is great. I
She
love
is-
her.
She's got that
as a
southern
villain.
hospitality. She does. I did love her. And then when you see her, she's like, I feel like she's just giving mother vibes, like motherly grandmother. Not gonna lie. And for that, I ought to put you in mid. But I'm gonna be a little bit nice. Just gonna say good.
What?
She's gonna be with her husband.
Okay.
Carlos! 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 Dude!
Carlos!
And they know better. They used the remake photo too.
Oh,
he looked like he
interesting.
looked a mess in the original. And I love this new and improved version of him. He's so funny.
Dude, he is.
Jill, girl. What are we
was
doing?
that? It's not even fumbling, but it's kind of fumbling.
No, she fumbled. What red flags? He didn't even know, that Umbrella was
Yeah.
bad. So, what did he do wrong? I wonder what he's doing now. Again, under fucking utilized. So many of them. Well, we're back with a better mic, aren't we? Girl, we just didn't realize it wasn't connected. Another woman moments. Just put Leon going women in here.
Women.
Oh my god, Ashley Graham. Woo! I love her in the remake. She's annoying as hell in the original. Love her in the remake, but she is sorely mid. I'd say good, waiting to be great. I'd say good, waiting to be great
For
as
the
well.
original. I'd say, but I would not goon for her, even with the remake. I know a lot of people would.
I'm just putting her at the top of good, waiting to be great because she's genuinely just like I feel like
Fair.
she is great, but she's not gooning. She's stuck in some limbo between those two tiers.
For me.
Can we be honest? Like, what has she done? Yeah, she literally was just there to get saved. And she's just the president's daughter.
But this isn't about...
I mean, she was quite brave, I would say. But
Yeah.
that's it. That's
like,
all she's got
agency and things like that. I feel like she's just... I feel like she's cool. If you base it on her personality, she's alright with me. You clearly think she's boring.
I think she's alright, but yeah, I feel like I'm letting like her being basic get in the way. But some people can be basic, some people can be just meh. And she is meh because a lot of the time she is just reduced down to her wife material. And that's why she's so beloved in the fandom. And that's fucking weird to me. But disregard. She is great, technically. Not even just good, she is great. Mendez. The chief of cheese. Ooh, Mendez. I love his backstory. But he's a baddie. And for that, is he diff with Sadler though? Not
No,
necessarily.
mid. I'd say mid or good but great.
I'm gonna say good but great. Am I though?
Yeah.
Where do you even put people you don't know?
Mid.
He's gonna have to be a mid then because we don't know who he is.
If he's worse than that, I feel bad, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's a DOW. So
Oh, Excella. Why didn't you say that?
because I wanted you to see so you would react.
I don't like her.
No, she's desperate. Stand up.
Yeah. I wouldn't give her a lethal injection.
No.
She's just diff.
She is definitely diff.
Dude.
When I low key, I
People are
kind of
so
want to
going
give her
to
a lethal
complain when
injection.
they cover up her tits.
Oh my dude, yeah, they're gonna lose her mind. Luke.
Or is that Lucas?
Lucas. Lucas was insane. And he was just kind of weird before everything even went down. Not too weird though.
I'm not giving him a lethal injection.
I'm putting him in diff. Yep. Yep. Zoe. Ah, I love Zoe.
Zoe's
We
great.
picked Zoe for our first run, and then she died. So we reloaded her and then picked Mia. Zoe's an icon, and she deserves the world. What did she do wrong? I'd be gooning. I'd be goon. For some fucking reason, the person who made this put Alice. So Alice is here, and this is what I was hinting to at the start. She's going in lethal injection because she shouldn't be in the movies. She shouldn't exist. Why is she here? You know, I guess I love the dedication of the director, you know, glazing on his wife like that, but to this extent, at the expense of such a beautiful, beloved franchise. Butchering. Anyway, yeah. Lethal injection. Mia! Speaking of Mia.
I don't find anything wrong with Mia. I think she's fine, but she's never really stuck out to me.
I agree.
In both 7 and 8.
I agree.
Like, she's just mid.
She's a messy woman, as in she's made a lot of mistakes, especially in pertaining to Rose.
Yeah.
So just pertaining to her family.
And she gets a lot of hate. But for me, especially when she shows, like, because she shows remorse, she's just mid. Max would put her in diff, but just mid.
Oh, I
I
was
look
gonna
at all
put her
the-
in good, I'm ready to be great, waiting for you to be good, but I do think that mid is much better. Ethan.
Oh, Ethan's great. He's peak.
This is definitely peak. I mean, can anyone else really make that much of a staple for themselves in such a short amount of time? Let's talk about it.
Also to be cool enough to get fans like, oh, this is a new character, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he really made a name for himself, and people genuinely fuck with him.
It could have been like DMC4 with Nero.
Ooh, yeah, true. Brad dies in like 3 seconds of both games. He dies a lot quicker in the remake, though, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's Brad. So
Like,
mid. Damn, I know people are gonna be like, but he's a part of Stars.
the nostalgia heads can honestly...
Reminder again, my ranking. Baby Evelyn. I'm not putting her in lethal injection. because she was made to be this way.
Yeah, she's a victim.
She is a victim. She is a victim. Doesn't erase what she did.
Yeah.
But she is a victim.
So diff.
I was gonna put her in bed with Mia, with her creator.
Because I'm thinking the way that she's trying to force people to be a part of her family.
Fair enough.
But then it's kind of sad when you think about it.
Yeah. I'm putting her in mid. At the very end of mid. Oh my god. Irving's dumbass.
Lethal injection. And I don't even have that much disdain towards the guy. He's just annoying. He's just stupid. Like, he's a little
stupid.
funny, and I do quote the whole year. I said at the beginning, you're making me look bad. But no, dude. No.
I agree.
Right there with Alice.
His boss fight's annoying. As in,
Ew.
lame. Yeah, but that's so funny. Mikhail was cool.
Victor.
Mikhail was fine. He was just fine. Yeah. I'm not gooning over Mikhail, bro.
No, he dies quite, like, he's just one note.
I think he's nice, though.
One-dimensional.
He was pretty
Good.
tolerant of Joe's attitude. But she treated them that way because they were a part of Umbrella, so it makes sense. I think he's a cool guy. I think he's good. We're just waiting for him to be great. Above Hunnigan again. Low-key above Marguerite.
He's similar to Hunnigan in the sense that he's very...
Yeah. Ooh. Taro. I think...
Taro's a little funny.
I like Taro. And I love him and his friendship with Carlos. I think it's hilarious. In that regard. I think he's also good, and I'm waiting for you to be great. He went out too soon.
Yeah. I would just put him higher than Marguerite.
That's a compliment.
Wait, how many people? Okay, right underneath her. Like next to... Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, Steve. Steve!
Dude, if I was like still like 10, if I was still...
He'd be in What Red Flags? He would be. If we were still fresh off of Erotica. We needed him. It was terrifying.
Dude, when he died, I was so sad. I know a lot of people were like, he's annoying, his voice is annoying, and when he died, I was crying. I didn't feel anything, or I was happy.
His voice... All the voice acting was shit back then. So don't come for him specifically, but they were going...
Umbrella Chronicles sucks.
I'm
sorry.
Steve.
That's just so random.
That was random.
It's because all I think about when I think about him now, especially since they use that, all I think about is when he's standing at Claire's ass.
Even here, Umbrella probably doesn't know where he is either.
What did he...
Oh my god.
No, I love Steve. I think.
Steve is Pete. Wait, no. He's gonna be in Gooning. I'm not gooning for him.
So throwing
He's probably gonna be
tomatoes.
good. I can't put Steve in good. I'm waiting for you to be great because he was. He literally went out with G. Like, if you're sacrificing yourself for someone, dude, come on. Like, dude, come on.
Okay.
I like Steve. Steve. It's so funny.
Next, before I lose my mind. Next, before I crash out.
Okay. Billy Cohen. Thank God we played Zero before this.
Yes.
Because I like Billy.
He's great.
I think they had him doing some weird like anime action hero shit in the games, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I feel like he kind of
cringe.
lost his personality a bit towards the end. They started making him a little bit too heroic, but I think that kind of makes sense with him being a lieutenant.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And so in that regard, I think he's an icon.
He's not a villain.
Especially since he didn't like what happened. So, yeah, I mean...
He didn't participate in any of the killings.
Low-key, he's peak.
Yeah.
That cat is going crazy. That is our cat in heat. I have to preface, that is our cat in heat. Because we were talking in the middle, so there's no way of editing it out. Simmons! Derek fucking Simmons, dude.
Injection!
Yeah, he is so lethal. Girl. Beetle Bum Dinosaur, he sucks.
Beetle Bum.
That
is hilarious.
Beetle Bum Dinosaur.
Dude, it's like, dude, get over it.
I swear. Talk about fan behavior. Now that is fan fucking behavior. I guess I got myself.
And the thing is, that's the only thing that makes him memorable. Is how fucking weird he is.
And his boss fights. Dude would not die! I mean, I feel like that's how he was clinging onto Ada's ass. Like, he was just... insane. Whew.
Even I wouldn't do that.
No. Talk about addicted. Moving on, though, to his better half, Carla. Understanding her backstory a little bit helps me to sympathize with her more. So she's not going in lethal injection. She's definitely diff, though.
Why?
Why is she diff?
Yeah.
She wanted pure chaos for chaos
True.
sake.
I feel like that's Capcom's inconsistency playing through, but...
Just like that video we watched, like the guy was like, it just doesn't make any sense. Nobody would want pure chaos for just the fucking hell of it. To take down the family, sure, that makes sense. But... And because this is the Carla that we're dealing with,
yeah.
if they remake 6, they might do it differently. And in that case, I would put her higher. But she was a teen. She's basically in Evelyn's position.
Exactly.
I'd put her in mid.
Evelyn. Thank you.
There you go, Carla. Girl, if I was 10, she'd be in lethal injection.
I know.
She would be right there. See, now, I don't know who this Max fella is. We don't know who this Max hooded fella is. Maybe he came from the Umbrella Chronicles. Maybe he came from... And just to get rid of him, I'm gonna put him... Should I put him where Hunk is? I can't put him too low. He's gonna be in mid because I don't... He's gonna be at the very end of mid. Maybe at the very top. Okay, just to make Hunk a little bit better. We moved some things around in the midsection. You can see the new version. There she is. Oh my god, Nikolai.
Oh, this dude, scumbag for scumbag's sake.
Injection. Not... Yo. Yeah. Above Irving, behind Simmons. Because I was just mean to Irving. Joseph! Dude.
I mean, the guy's just there.
He died so soon.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! What's his name again? The fucking chief. Irons. He's a fucking creep!
They made him a
lethal
scumbag.
injection. And he's worse than Simmons. Because, way worse. I love how Alice would not be moving.
No. Theoretically, if she wasn't on this list, you know what it would look like.
Yeah, but because she's here, she gets the boot. William Birkin. A silly little scientist. I have no sympathy for him because he had no remorse for others and everything that he was doing. Like, in Zero, they exposed all I needed to know. And it's like, you abandoned your daughter to do all that?
Research.
Anyway, yeah, he's in lethal injection because... And you let down your daughter. He didn't even care like Annette. Like, this dude is garbo.
Even though Annette was very absent.
I put him next to Simmons. Girl, but Nikolai is so annoying.
Nikolai is like...
I can't, but... Anyway, Annette.
Nikolai, he's just like kind of... I'd say a nihilist in the sense that he's just like... Money, I don't care. Give it...
So I guess if he wouldn't be like... I mean, he was just hustling.
He was just
like,
doing what he... real.
He's kind of similar to Ada in that sense. Like, he was technically doing exactly what she does.
True.
Going back to Nikolai, losing daylight, going back to Nikolai. Anyway, Annette, she showed remorse. She's similar to Mia. I'd put her... I'd put her in mid!
I'd put her in diff because
her in
of the
diff.
way that she neglects Sherry.
Yeah, at the top
because
of
she showed remorse.
diff. There. I arranged diff a little bit. Anyway. Oh my god, Kendo. Kendo's chill.
Yeah.
Just give us some props. Kendo's great. I'd put him in gooning. When I put him in peak, he's not peak enough for me.
No.
So I'm putting him in gooning above Hose.
I really wish I didn't say gooning now because
Same.
it's like some of these dudes are not gooning.
Like, it's not a personal gooning, but I can't put them anywhere else, so they're going in gooning. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys goon for Kendo, so you know, go ahead. Oh my god, Pierce Nippens, I love you, the man you are. Pig! Look, he should be in What Red Flags.
I mean, the people in Peak are pretty... Well, okay.
Revealed the rest of it. He is What Red fucking Flags. Loki is better than Luis because he didn't even work for Umbrella.
Stop it.
What?
Luis is amazing. He's iconic.
You're right. I love Pierce. And I was so torn about his death. No more icons, please. Don't take any more icons from me. A lot of people died already. Anyway, Alicia. I mean, weird. Putting her in lethal rejection.
Her brother's worse.
He is way worse, but she isn't. Is she any better?
No.
I don't remember the backstory as much, like in the notes.
That was a while
as
ago.
to why she did what she did, or why they were in that circumstance. We need to replay Code Veronica. But
We're working on it.
we are.
Road to Requiem!
I'm gonna put her in diff just because her brother's going to lethal rejection. Lethal injection, as I mentioned. he's right there. So, but yeah, I'd put him below Irving even. Is Irving? No. Oh god.
I mean, he comes from a backwater place.
Spencer. I mean,
Dude's got a god complex and is like,
yeah,
it's like,
cool. Similar to Wesker, but less iconic. So
Literally.
I put him either in diff or lethal injection because I have no personal like hate qualms.
so I just put him in diff, even though
Yeah.
he's definitely lethal injection status with ability.
Yeah,
It's just like I genuinely, he's so
like you could not make me
unmemorable
care.
that he could not make me care.
Literally. This guy. This guy? We didn't play Revelations
We
1.
didn't, and I don't
We
know
played
if
2. So I have no idea who this man is. But I'm pretty sure he's great because he does work alongside Joe. So for that, I'm just gonna put him in good, waiting for you to be great. What?
We have to be authentic, mid, because we don't know, like Mask Guy. Just because we know where he is and who he works with.
So you think he's a bad fucking like dude?
His mid is now neutral, and since we don't know who he is, remain neutral.
I'll put him next to Brad. Whatever. That's the list. That is the tier. Look at those. I love What Red Flags. I love What Red Flags. I love Peak. I love Goons. And yeah, that's that is the tier list. That's all of them. I'm sure a lot of people would have different opinions.
Yeah.
And rankings than we do. So comment them down below or do them on your own. And be civil.
Please,
Be
please
civil.
go easy on us.
That is it for us, though. We are definitely tuckered the fuck out.
I guess you are. I'm revved. Okay, but we're not gonna.
You weren't acting like it. Not when we were doing it.
I feel like it's just because there's not a lot. Towards the ending half, I don't have a lot of opinions there.
That is the video. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe so that you can see more of our
What's
uploads.
happening here? What's happening?
I'm quoting myself.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for being here.
Yeah.